This is your monthly tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for November 2023. Hey, I'm Ethan, and this is your empowering reading for spiritual guidance, personal growth, and to help you become the best version of yourself. And this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you, and be sure to stick around as I will do a pick a card reading, and this will give you an additional personal message and a crystal for support during the month. So grab yourself a tea or coffee, get comfortable, relax, and let's pull some cards. First, I'm starting this reading with the Skyscapes Tarot today. So I think this deck has a lot of airy, sort of autumnal energy to it. And for this reading, I'm only going to be using the Major Arcana. And this is because I want to find your major theme of the month and where your power lies. And I've already cleansed and shuffled all these card decks. Your card of the month is the Fool. Literally the card I thought about this morning. Not surprising to me. I think this is a great place to be in. So this card is all about having a leap of faith and following your heart with things. You need to trust the universe, and not everyone will always understand you or your decisions, and you just need to accept that that's the way it is and not let that influence you or deter you from anything you're thinking about doing. Here we have the Fool shown as a clown, which is unusual, but that's the whole concept of, people not taking you seriously. They might not see you in your true light. You can see this clown is illuminated almost like a saint. And that is about your aura as well. Not everyone will get your energy or understand what you're doing in your life, and that's okay, because not everyone will understand your choices or what you want to do. But don't let it deter you and follow the crowd, because you're here to bring something maybe different, or you have a different perspective than the average person. This card is also about new beginnings, so I feel that there's a possibility of things starting for you, or that you need to stop overriding any ideas, creative ideas you're getting. Don't ignore them. Things are coming through, I think, for you from your higher self, which are little stepping stones and guides to the direction you need to be going in. And also you must embrace sort of optimism about what you're doing. Again, when we're not listening to, paying attention to what others think this month, your power lies in trusting yourself, knowing that your intuitive guidance and what you're feeling is right for you is the best way forward, and to trust your ability to do what is right for your life and for your path. You need to carve your own path. That is what the Fool's message is for you this month. And just before we get into your oracle card reading, if you have enjoyed this video so far, could you please give it a thumbs up? And this will help others find this video so they can benefit too. Thank you. I just want to remind you that I don't do personal readings, and I will never DM you on social media about readings or a spiritual message that I say I have for you, because that is not me, and so please be careful online. And let's see what else is going on for you this month. And for this part of the reading, I'm picking 3 cards from the Archangel Michael's Sword of Light Oracle. Okay, your first card is You're Ready for More. And this ties in with our first card, which is you need to stop doubting yourself. I think this is the message I'm getting from these combined as well. You need to know that you are ready, even if you perhaps don't feel ready. Sometimes we are, and sometimes we never feel ready, and you just have to do whatever it is you need to do. So let's just read the message on the card first, and then I'll go further into this. So it says, your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. Okay, so the meaning of this card will depend on your situation. So it is very much about you're seeing the signs of growth in your life, I believe, already. You know that you are making progress, or you should know this. And this could be in your career, but it could also be in your personal growth and your personal life. Things are moving in the right direction, I think, for you. And you also need to not fear change. So if you are holding back or you feel that doesn't resonate, it could be that you're fearing these changes. You're maybe a bit You might feel a bit nervous about things, so don't let that stop you, which is what the Fool's message was. Something may be holding you back, and it probably is just your own mind, your own ego, trying to stop you from growing and flourishing, which is part of your purpose. That's what you're supposed to be doing, especially this month. You are supposed to be making this progress, so don't let it hold you back. And this is a good time to take action on something. So if there's anything you're holding back on that you want to do, anything you want to start, anything that you need to move into the next phase of it, you need to take action on it, because this energy will support that. Everything is aligning for you at this moment. Okay, so your next card, Archangel Michael, is with you now. So I'll just read the message on the card first. It says, even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. You have Archangel Michael with you at this moment, and he's working with you this month. Look, he's got his sword is just behind his head, which means he's ready to assist you if you need any help with protection, that's psychic protection, or if you in any way feel intimidated by anyone or anything, you can call on Archangel Michael for that. It's also helpful for cutting ties to anything that's holding you back. So I feel if you are stuck in your past, or you feel stuck in your life, or you feel like you're not ready to move on, or you don't want to move on, or you're finding that difficult, he can help you with that. He's helping you also stand in your power, and you need to release any worries, because you need to know you're not alone and you are being protected. You are supported in the spiritual world. You can ask for his help anytime you need if you're facing blocks and challenges during this month. Okay, so your next card is Stay the Course. And again, this is all matching up with our first card and the energy of that. And you're being told you need to just keep going and keep moving forward in your life, or whatever it is you're working on at the moment. You need to keep pushing forward with it, regardless of what's going on. Whether it seems like it's getting anywhere is irrelevant right now. Being shown, if you look here, he's pointing towards this sunrise with the birds. It's movement, it's heading into the horizon, it's a new dawn for you. So we can't be sort of letting our mind and our ego kind of limit us, or even other people in your life, anyone around you that perhaps doesn't see things the same way you do. You're being ushered forward. You might feel things are not coming easily for you. Some things are worth fighting for, and the challenge is not to let anything that comes up put you off. There is a bit of a myth in the spiritual community: if things don't come easily or there's any difficulties, it's a stop sign or a no. And I really do disagree with that. There's so many lessons, ways of strengthening ourselves when these things come up. If anything, it's testing. How much do you want something? How much do you want to change your life? Are you just going to give up at the first hurdle? You shouldn't do that. And that's Archangel Michael's message for you. As well as not being put off by any obstacles, you need to learn from anything that has come up. So if things haven't been easy, you need to look at those things, analyze them, review them, see what you can learn from them so you can avoid these mistakes in the future. And again, as anything comes up, just take it as like, okay, we're learning something new. I know to avoid this next time. I know not to repeat these mistakes over again. Whatever it is, just learn from everything, and you'll be able to get to where you want to go. This card is also not letting you interpret any challenges that come up as stop signs, because they are not stop signs. You're being told here to stay the course, regardless of any resistance that's coming up. Means nothing right now. You're being told to go forward. And I also want to say, Archangel Michael in this kind of more traditional form with the armor and the blonde hair is appearing on 2 of the 3 of the cards. And this deck, to be honest, a lot of the images do not even feature Archangel Michael. They show other people, or different ways Michael is embodied in other people and in different ways. So here you have very strong energy of Archangel Michael coming through. So he's definitely with you. Next, I'm going to pull a card from the Gold Dust Oracle for anyone that needs a little bit more guidance related to your career or money. So the card I've got for you is Take Risks. Now that's a very Fool related card as well. What I'm getting for you here is fits in with what we've been talking about already, that sometimes you need to try something different, and you shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes or things being difficult, or a challenge, or something. Perhaps some of you are doing something differently in your career or trying something you've never done before. You mustn't let that put you off. Now, you need to take sensible risks, of course. We're not doing anything crazy with money, but at the same time, sometimes we just don't try new things because we're just in our rut. We try doing things a certain way, especially in business, in our work career. We're doing things a certain way and getting the same results. And this card is all about trying things out, doing something a bit different, and maybe something that might not happen for you. It might not work out. So the message on the card says, life is worth the risk. If you win, you will prosper. And if you lose, you will be wise. Conquer your fear. Very good advice there, I feel, for you. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Try something different. If things don't work out, you will learn from them, and you can use that information in the future to make sure you do something better. I think some people are often quite paranoid about what other people think online. So if you're doing anything related to social media, or you're in any way being public online, don't, worry about people disliking things, or perhaps you're doing something different in a business that basically you're worried that your audience, your subscribers, people on your newsletter won't like what you're doing. There's always going to be some people that won't like change or any new things, and you can't let that stop you. I think you need to focus on growth and expanding and trying new things. And I just want to add that in case you didn't know, I recently posted an in-depth and timeless pick a card reading for money and career that you can check out, that's on my channel. So if you're interested in that, go and check that out, because it will contain a lot more cards, a lot more different decks, and it will go in depth into your situation through pick a card. So next I'm going to pick a card for you from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and this is going to give you some guidance around your personal relationships, and this can be romantic, but it also is your friends, your family, anyone you're interacting with. Okay, so your card is reach out. What I think this is about for you is that you need to reach out for support if you need it. This could be friends or family, and could be a partner. And don't keep things bottled up inside. I feel that you would really benefit from just talking to someone a bit. I think sometimes if we let stress build up, if you're worried about things or whatever that's bothering you, it can really help to speak to someone that you trust and that you know is going to give you good advice, because these people can lift you up when you're not down, and when you're down, and I'm sure you're helping those people. And don't, if you're always there for giving people advice, which I feel some of you are, helpful for your friends and family or partner, then they owe it to you to help you as well. So don't feel bad about asking other people for some help. You are strong, but sometimes you need some assistance, and you're not alone, and you need to accept help from others. Let's look at the main messages of this reading for you, and also I'm going to give you the signs and synchronistic messages that you need to be looking out for this month. So I feel this month is very much that your main message is to take a leap of faith, to trust that you can do something new, reach out, start something new, and you will be supported. And not to focus on what could go wrong, embody sort of more optimism and looking for the brighter side of things. And you might have to step outside of your comfort zone, and to stay on track as well is the other message with the cards. We're very much being told that it doesn't matter about any challenges, difficulties, or delays. We just need to keep pushing forward and not to give up. So don't let anything that's in the way stop you. You keep going forward, keep going towards your goals, keep reaching for whatever it is you're trying to do or manifest or create in your life, and not listen to your ego or to fear. And you're ready, you are supported as well spiritually, so you're not on your own. And the signs I see for you that you're going to need to look out for this month is, the main one is actually the sun, and it's a rayed sun. So we see here behind the fool's head, this woman has, it looks like the sun as well behind her head. Then we have a bluish white sun behind Archangel Michael here. And here Archangel Michael is literally pointing to a rising sun. So the symbol of a rayed sun, or the rising sun is an important symbol for you this month, and this could represent a new dawn, new beginnings, and also focusing on the positive and being optimistic. And the other sign I see for you is the color red. So we have the red border here, the red in the center of this flower, the red cape, and also the fool has got quite a bit of red and orange around him. So I feel that this color is something you need to look out for, the color red. A big message for you this month is to stop doubting yourself. And before I get to your pick a card reading, if you want to learn more about any of the decks I've used today, then please check out the links I've included below. And also just remember that some of these links will be affiliate links that help support my channel. So thank you. So this part of the reading is an additional personal message, guidance, and a crystal to support you for the month ahead. And I'm also using my handmade crystal oracle here, so I can't show you the illustrations, but you will still get your guidance and crystal that you need. So just take a moment and tune in and allow your intuition to guide you to your card for a message that you need to hear at this time and your crystal. So card 1, card 2, or card 3. And once you have chosen your card, see the video chapters in the bar at the bottom of this video, or jump straight to your message in the description. So if you picked card 1, then your crystal is carnelian, and your message is end procrastination. So this is a recurring message throughout this reading. It's very much a time for you to take action, and the time of resting and research and looking up or planning things for your future is over now, and it's time to take action. You need to look at the reasons for why you want to do something. So if you're holding back on things, or you need to find your motivation, this crystal is guiding you to look at your reasons for why you want to do what you want to do, or how it may benefit you, and that will be your motivation. And also we want to build momentum. So it's not just about a single action, it was about consistent action and taking steps consistently towards our goals or whatever we're trying to achieve. And over time that will compound, have a compounding effect, and you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve. And the reason I recommend carnelian for you is because this helps you shake off procrastination, and it also helps you access the motivation you need towards your goals. And it's also a good energy booster, so it's a great crystal for you. If you can't get this stone, or you don't want to work with this one stone, you could use garnet, sardonyx, or tangerine quartz. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the whole of this video, and hopefully you found that this reading was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments which card you picked and what part of this reading resonated with you. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so you don't miss another reading from me, and have a great month. Okay, so if you picked card 2, then your crystal is angelite. And your message is see the signs. And your guides want you to know that you are never alone. You have them, the guides, you've got angels, you've got ancestors with you, and they are walking with you. And you're being given signs, or you will be seeing signs and messages this month, and you must take note of them. You must pay attention to them. These could come in any format. It could be particular symbols that we've talked about earlier, but also it can be angel numbers and things like that. So pay attention to the signs and messages that your guides are sending you, as these are like signposts that will help you find your path, find the right way, or to confirm that you are already on the right path. If you are confused or unsure about the next step that you need to take, then your guides want you to just ask them, and ask for a sign, and then it'll help you find your way and your direction. So ask for them to give a particular sign, maybe in 3 days, to confirm something or to know the way forward. And the reason I recommend Angel Light for you is because it strengthens your connection to your guides and angels. It helps also with communication with your guides and angels. Also, it's a very good stone for comforting and support. So I feel that this is a good stone for you. And if you can't get hold of Angelite and you want a substitute, then you could work with Celestite, Angel Aura, or you could also use, and I think it's pronounced, I'll put it on screen, a Wahi Blue Opal. That may be a mispronunciation, I'm going on memory. So that is the other stone that you could work with. And I just want to thank you for watching the whole of this video, and hopefully that you found that this reading was helpful, and to let me know in the comments which card you picked and which part of this reading resonated with you. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month. If you picked card 3, then your crystal is Aquamarine, and your message is keep your calm. So I feel that emotions within you or during the month will be running high, but this could also be the emotions of people around you. In fact, people around you might be triggering at the moment, or you'll find them to be triggering during the month. So just keep an eye on that, and you might need to take a breath before responding to people, especially if they're being difficult. And if people are frustrating or annoying you, again, just try and take a step back from that and distance yourself from that situation or person. And try not to react too quickly to anything this month. Really take time to sit and think on things before you take that action, before you say something, because words once spoken can't be taken back. And a calm mind will really see you through this month. So if you need to meditate, go and chill somewhere, step out of a situation, then you'll be able to see things more clearly. So the crystal Aquamarine helps you cool anger. It's a very calming stone, and it also brings clarity, which is what we want. It also helps you let go, being this kind of water element stone. It helps you release and let go of things, which is also very helpful if you are finding people are bothering you or you're being triggered by people around you. And if you can't get Aquamarine or you want a substitute, the stones I also recommend are blue lace agate, and also you could use blue calcite, and the other stone is varisite. So thank you very much for watching the whole of this video, and hopefully you found this reading to be helpful. Let me know in the comments which card you picked and which parts of this whole reading you found resonated with you. And remember to subscribe and hit bell notifications so that you don't miss another reading from me. And have a great month.